this live on the Nova LFS here on the 3322. And it's a beautiful day, Wednesday, February 15th, 2023. And the time is now 1:10 p.m. And I thought I would share a very scenic route with you guys at this moment. And hello, Harjot, how are you doing? Thank you for joining our live stream here today. So I was on a couple of Nova buses today and an Orion, and the Nova bus was just the most scenic and comfortable. This driver here is driving the bus really nicely and not too fast. I was on the Relier bus earlier, and the driver was driving the Orion like really fast, and then I think maybe they sensed that, I'm not sure, they moved the mirrors around, and of course I'm not filming the driver. So anyway, I didn't stay on that bus too long, and now we are on a different route here. And yeah, it's a beautiful day. It's a little windy, but the temperature is a balmy 11 degrees Celsius. So that's really nice. And I'm glad to hear that you're doing well. Thank you for watching. All those around the world. If you want to say where you're from, that's great. We are here live in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, currently in South Etobicoke, and we are currently on Barrie Road. And I can see some Canada geese in the distance here, enjoying some grass. Luckily, there's no snow on the ground, so these Canada geese couple here can enjoy some nice grass and keeping it trim. And this area was redeveloped within the last 2 to 3 years. It used to be like Stonegate community down here in this area, but Stonegate community is still there. It's just kind of more modernized now, and there used to be a Value Mart there as well. Value Mart is now gone, and there is no grocery store there, so the closest grocery store to here would be Sobeys at 125 the Queensway. So it's not too far, but I mean, if you're living in one of these, post-war buildings here, which these buildings are all post-war, all of them were built after 1945. Specifically, you can tell by the structure, not these modern ones here, but I'm talking about the shorter apartment buildings here that are about between 4 to 5 stories in size. These were all built about 1950 to 1960 approximately. And all those years ago, this area used to be having the 13 Barrie Road bus. Like, we're talking the 1950s and 60s, like before my time. head. That would be one place I would really like to do a tour of is the Ontario Food Terminal here, which is just this building here. And I don't know if you guys ever watched the Sesame Street years ago, but I know I did as a kid in the 70s. And I do remember the Ontario Food Terminal, you know, when they would showcase certain letters and numbers. Well, I do remember the OO in food, specifically on the Ontario Food Terminal, as well as the CNE or exhibition, the food building, the food pavilion, I think. Those two letters as well. I remember them from Sesame Street, if I can say that here on live. So that's a nice nostalgic memory of childhood. I'm gonna just get off at this stop here. Yesterday was very, very bright and sunny for filming, and today is just perfect. I barely need to use my sunglasses, so it's pretty good. And this bus actually goes to the Humber Loop, which was the next stop. And here we are at the Sobeys Plaza at 125 to Queensway. And it's a great little plaza to visit. In South Etobicoke, we have a Shoppers Drug Mart. We have Subway sandwiches. You can get your hair cut. What else? Of course. Oh my gosh, it's so windy. I'm gonna have to cover up this microphone because it's like extremely windy. I hope you guys can hear through that, but the microphone, the external microphone is covered because I think if I use this one, it might be windier, but I'm not sure. So I'm gonna plug in the, whatever this little jigger is called. I'm a little low tech, so I don't know what it's called. I think it's a dongle. And yeah, there is the Sobeys Plaza and the Sobeys store just over here on the left. And actually, there's a Dollarama, and for a number of years was a Pier 1 Imports, and it closed down. And I always thought, I hope we get a Dollarama there, and my dream actually, my wish came true. But you know what? It is super, super windy, so I think I'm gonna end this video here. And I thank you very much for watching, and I wish you all a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday afternoon. I'm actually gonna go and find a Tim Hortons after this because I had that Starbucks coffee, and it was really, really good, sort of, just to be polite for Starbucks. But I need my Timmy's still, so yeah, gonna go get that Tim Hortons coffee. Yeah. But anyway, you guys all enjoy your day. And oh, hello, Sapand. No worries. You can watch the replay if you like. We just got off that Nova LFS bus. Had a great ride compared to the the Orion bus. The Orion bus was was great, but the Nova was just a perfect ride, really. Like in all ways, like seating, the way the driver was driving was just great. And you know how it is. Some drivers drive better than others. So yeah, toodles, guys.